Here in Happy Valley, it only takes a few short minutes to get from a bustling downtown to a wide open field. But the mission of the Alpha Fire Company is to do just that. Now that spring has been in session and summer is upon us, dry conditions and warm temperatures are on their way in. But with that is the potential for fire weather. Penn State senior criminology major J.J. Francis is an EMT and has been a volunteer for the Alpha Fire Company for 4 years.
A lot of times when we get called out, it's someone that passes by or sees it, or someone that started a small fire and it just got out of control. We respond out there with a few of our fire trucks and a few of our brush units that are kind of off-road vehicles, and we go out there and just get as much water on it as possible. We also kind of get some fire lines to stop the spread of the fire, by digging out, getting some of the dry, weeds and things like that in the field away so it doesn't catch on fire.
According to the National Weather Service, fire weather watches are issued anytime an area has been dry for a week or more. The National Fire Danger Rating System, or NFDRS, is rated high, and critical weather conditions are expected within the next 48 hours. These conditions are sustained winds averaging 15 miles per hour or greater, relative humidity of 25% or less, and temperatures of 75 degrees or greater. Red flag warnings are issued anytime there is an ongoing wildfire or if those critical conditions will occur in the next 24 hours.
Fire weather kind of depicts a time when it's the most prominent for wildfires to start. Our biggest times are obviously spring and summer. Weather conditions are usually low humidity, hot weather, and dry weather. If the ground gets heated up a lot and gets really dry after a few days, then that's probably the most prevalent time that we can have wildfires.
Some locations are more susceptible to wildfires than others, and some can last more than a day, even in this area.
A lot of times we get called out to other places far away, that up on the mountain near Juniata Gap. If one of those mountains gets a good fire going, that can run for a while. So we've been out on wildfires up in Snowshoe for a whole day. If the whole side of the mountain's burning. So, and that's again the perfect weather, perfect wind, and that'll just keep it going.
Having the proper equipment is important when dealing with wildfires. Alpha is more than prepared to go out when called, but with them, safety is always first.
This is one of our typical units we use for a wildfire. It's a Kubota, kind of retrofitted for a fire department. It's got a tank of water on the back and a couple 100 feet of hose that we can take with us. On the reel, it also carries foam on it. This unit's really good. It can get around anywhere. We trailer it to where the wildfire is, and then once we're there, this can kind of go off-road to places that one of these fire trucks can't get to. This is a normal coat that we would wear inside a building for a fire, but when we get fire weather, since it's hot and we don't need to have the heavy fire protection, we use these wildland suits. We can either use a wildland suit or a wildland just shirt and just pants with it. So either one of these are suitable for kind of wildfire types.
If you happen to be driving and pass by a fire in an open field, you can call Alpha Fire Company, located at the corner of Beaver Avenue and South Atherton Street in State College, at 814-237-4127 or 911 in the case of an emergency. Just remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Reporting from State College, Pennsylvania, for Weather or Not, I'm Jillian Bohenick.